Okay, so here we are, we're jumping into some games here. This is the Fighting Expanded deck that I have been playing that uses Zygarde and Landorus as well as a few other cards that have recently showed up in the Versus ladder, making it a pretty good free-to-play friendly deck. If you guys want to check out the full deck tech on this deck, that is linked down below, as well as will be at the end card at the end of this video. But with that being said, let's get into the gameplay here. We're going to be leading from Lucario. We've got a nice little choice of tool cards here in to help us find an energy, and a nest ball to help us find a backup if needed. So overall, this is a pretty okay hand here. Leading against Gallade, we did find a strong energy, which is nice. And against Gallade, that is a deck that's going to be trying to go pretty quickly. So I think that we will. It's really tough here saying, do we go for Muscle Band now, or do we hold out to try and find Choice Band later? And I think that the chances of us finding Karina are high enough that we can afford to hold out for Choice Band. As we are not going to be attacking anyway this turn, I think we can hold out and wait and see if we find a Choice Band. So, Field Blower, Fighting Stadium's great. I am going to hold on to Fighting Stadium. I'm not going to play it until I'm ready to attack, just in case our opponent has a Field Blower of their own or another stadium they could use to replace ours with. But seeing a Fighting Stadium is great, especially against a deck that is running EXs, which nowadays, since post Sun and Moon, is not something you can take for granted. Team Flare Grunt is a bit unfortunate, as a strong energy is at a premium in this deck. Unfortunately here, I think we're going to have to go for this Professor Sycamore just because I really do need another energy here. And we do find an energy as well as a Professor's Letter. That is nice. I will Nest Ball here to get my final Pokemon, so now we have one of each Pokemon out in play right now, and that's nice to see. The Enhanced Hammer is also pretty nice to see, as Gallade is a deck that is known to run Double Colorless Energy. Gallade is a deck that is known to run Double Colorless Energy, and speak of the devil, there is the Double Colorless Energy. We do have 4 cards in our hand, meaning that he is going to pretty easily be able to trigger the extra damage on the Gallade's second attack, which is going to put a lot of damage pressure on us here, which means that I do think I am going to go for the Super Scoop Up here. Yeah, I think I have to go for Super Scoop Up. So we're going to put the Choice Band on Zygarde here. We're going to go grab some more energies with the Professor's Letter. At this point, I'm just thinning out the deck here, as we're going to draw quite a few cards this turn. Yep, there's the Super Scoop. There's a Scoop Up Cyclone. And we're going to get Lucario out of here, as Lucario is pretty badly hurt, and leaving him out on the table is just asking for trouble at this point. So we're going to peel Lucario out here. We're going to put Zygarde up, and Zygarde's going to be hitting for a lot of damage here, and should be able to take pretty quick work of Gallade. Yeah, so we've got 90 damage out for 1 energy. That's a lot of damage. That's 2-shot. We can 2-shot this Gallade for 1 energy. That's ridiculous. And we win! Opponent ends up conceding. Yeah, they did not find any energy off the top, and the fact that we got rid of their Double Colorless energy meant that they had no way to deal with Zygarde in a reasonable time frame. So that's generally your game plan there. Come out of the gate hard and fast and apply a lot of pressure really early. And because your Pokemon are so beefy, because they are these big, powerful EXs, it makes it very difficult for your opponent to respond in kind. That you can come out the door hitting 90 damage for 1 energy, but your opponent's going to have a much more difficult time trying to match that same level of damage output. There are a few decks that can, but most decks are not going to be able to match that crazy damage threshold to try and keep up with you. No basics in the opener. Gonna have the mulligan. This would have been a really good hand if we could have had a Pokemon in here. If one of those cards were a Pokemon, this could have been a pretty powerful hand, actually. Landorus. Landorus is always a nice start. I do enjoy a good Landorus lead. No energy in our hand. However, Karina can fix that if Professor's Letter is not, as long as Professor's Letter is not prized. That's good. That's good. So Sceptile. How do we do with Sceptile? Well, we don't want to tutor up Zygarde, because Zygarde will get riggedy wrecked. Sceptile is a deck that is relatively likely to be running support Pokemon. Things like Ariados are pretty common out of the Sceptile deck, and so I think having Landorus is going to be a good choice here. Getting a backup Landorus ready, just in case our primary one dies, is not a bad thing here. The question now is, do I equip Muscle Band, or do I wait to see if we can find a Choice Band? I don't think that I can, because Sceptile is a deck that can come out of the gate so fast, that can be so scary if left unchecked for any amount of time, that I think I have to apply some early pressure, and I think just going with the Muscle Band early is going to be our best option. Crushing Hammer sucks, and there's the Hypnotoxic Laser. So yeah, we're poisoned already. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Hypnotoxic Laser is spooky. Pokemon Fan Club. Yeah, that was a really good hand for him. Yeah, hitting heads on the Crushing Hammer. Oh man, and Rattata's gonna... Yeah, he's got a really good hand here. Rattata's gonna peel off this Muscle Band. That's gonna suck. Yep, he's got Spinarak ready, and there's the Rattata. Landorus can start applying pressure to these guys. Landorus can just start, because Landorus two-shots these, so we can start applying pressure to these benched Pokemon, but we're still not in a very good position here. We do really need to find a Masala or a Pokemon Center Lady here if we want to try and survive into future turns. We are going to Field Blower there to start reducing some of the poison damage incoming, and now... we'll buy back Karina because we have nothing else to do this turn, and then we cross our fingers that we wake up. Okay, good. Unfortunately, if he has another energy, he can Sceptile to put us back to sleep. He could try and put us back to sleep, but unfortunately, this is not looking super great for us right now, as his Flare Grunt turn 1 was a big detriment to us, as well as him hitting both Burbank City Gym and Hypnotoxic Laser in the opening hand hurts quite a bit. He did find his own Fighting Fury Belt, which is going to make that Sceptile a little bit more difficult to deal with. Crushing Hammer, awesome. Not hitting heads is great for us. He did Evo Soda out Ariados, which means that is a 3-shot kill with Landorus, unfortunately now. So Landorus is going to start taking quite a bit of damage. I do need to start thinking about how I'm going to get this Landorus out of the active, as he is in a very bad spot right now. I think... yeah, we'll grab Big Masala. Because he will be poisoned again immediately next turn, but at this point I'm mostly looking for the health. The extra healing is mostly what I'm after, as well as the wake up. I want to wake up. Yeah, we'll wake up. Okay, punch, and we'll punch Ariados. Here, start whittling away at Ariados. I think that's 3 times now. Landorus has been slept and has not woken up. Our Landorus really likes to take naps. Landorus really likes to take naps for whatever reason. There's that. Yeah, Unseen Claw is gonna hit like a truck. God dang it! How much does Unseen Claw do? Is this lethal? It's 110. It's 130. So yes, Unseen Claw will kill Landorus here. That is unfortunate. So bye, Landorus. It's been nice knowing you. You'll be missed. And he found another Burbank City Gym. Wow, this guy is drawn very, very well. He is drawn pretty exceptionally well. I think I do want to put out Baby Landorus here. If I can find another energy, there we go. Do I put Fighting Fury Belt on there? I don't think so. I don't think so. And this Landorus can start putting some of these energy on my backup Pokemon on the bench here. Unfortunately, because this deck is EX heavy, we only really get 3 shots. We really only get 3 dead Pokemon before it's GG. We have to be careful about Zygarde, because Zygarde is grass weak, which makes it very susceptible to being killed by Sceptile with a Lysander. Next turn, we can use Karina to get... we can use Karina to get Landorus out of the active. I don't know if I even want to, though, is kind of the question. I kind of puzzle... I think I might want to leave Baby Landorus out there for a turn before I switch him out. Poison Barb? That's interesting. Because he's setting up this Rattata, that kind of makes me want to switch out more now. Because he's clearly setting up... That's his 3rd Crushing Hammer. Good. Stop. No for you. Because I kind of want to punish him. I want to clear those 2 energies off the board. I want to clear out those 2 energy. I want to... take a prize card. I want to stop him from being able to get out a Eradicate. Oh, he's okay. He's running the straight up Hyper Fang or Super Fang Eradicate. He's running that Eradicate. I thought he would have been running the Evolutions one as well. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess. He did manage to kill that. We will... It's kind of rough on us now. What do we do here? I mean, I guess we'll grab the VS Seeker. Try and continue on going, because most of our fun stuff is in the discard pile at this point. So, man, this is rough. Okay. In Super Fang plus Ariados is instant kill. Super Fang and Ariados together is an instant kill because the poison kills you after Super Fang. That's another Rattata. Yeah, he's had very good draws this game, and I would like him to stop. Yep. So Landorus is dead. He's gonna poison. He's gonna retreat, and then he's gonna kill me with Super Fang. Probably. I mean, then he'd lose the Eradicate. Yeah. How much energy has he been through? He's played quite a few energy. 2, 5, 6. So we've seen 6 energy from him. I'm also down to 1 prize card, which is terrifying. But yeah, he's got to be running low on resources at this point. You have to imagine. Yeah, sure. We'll Corkscrew Smash. Kill the Eradicate. We'll draw some cards. Special Charge is good, because I think there is... Oh, there's not a strong energy in the discard pile. I thought there was. Fighting Stadium, if nothing else, helps me fight the gym war and clear out his Burbank City gym so that we stop getting super hurt by poison. Hypnotoxic Laser. I don't know why he would use Hypnotoxic Laser here. I mean, like, you're going for the sleep? Like, you're going for the sleep. That's the reason why you play Hypnotoxic Laser here. But, like, is that worth it? Because you only have Ariados out. If I can Landorus and kill If I can kill that Ariados, you have no way to poison them. I don't know. I feel like playing. I feel like maybe playing the Hypnox Laser there is a little suspicious because you're way ahead in prize cards. Like you're super ahead in prize cards. You don't need to rush it. You don't need to get ahead of yourself here. Like you're in a pretty okay position. You don't need to try and. That's his 4th Crushing Hammer. Like you don't need to rush this. Like you got poison. You can just sit back, play it a little slow and steady. You'll be okay. Yeah, I think him playing. I think him getting really aggressive for the poison for the Hypnotoxic Laser there may have been incorrect on his part. Have I seen Landorus yet? No. This sucks. He's seen so much energy. He's running double colorless? Why? I don't think he has any reason to run double colorless in that deck, right? Like there's literally 0 reason to run double colorless for him? Like I'm pretty sure he gains nothing out of double colorless, right? Pretty sure he doesn't gain anything for double colorless. Like pretty sure. Like, unless he has Mega Sceptiles in there. I mean, I guess they help accelerate Super Fang. Like, I guess they accelerate Super Fangs. Found so much. He had such good draws there. Those were some really good draws on his part. Yeah, he found like 10 or 11 energy. He found like 10 or 11 energy. He had multiple Hypnotoxic Laser and Burbank City Gems. Even after I started peeling away some of his energy, started forcing him to discard energy. Like, all 4 Crushing Hammers. Yeah, he had some very good draws there. That was a really tough match, especially considering that I couldn't use Zygarde, because Zygarde's weak to grass. I could not use Zygarde there, because Zygarde would have cleanly gotten one shot. Yeah, that was a rough one. So we have a Zygarde lead here. Ooh, against Tauros. Ooh, shiny. Okay. Do I end this? Question, can I one-shot Tauros next turn? So Kukui is 40. So 60 is 120. Yeah. We're gonna hold off, because I can one-shot Tauros next turn. We can one-shot Tauros. That's not out of the question here. I probably should have led with the basic energy instead of the strong energy, just more difficult to remove. Just more difficult to get rid of basic energy over strong. Why am I so orange? Not orange? Suddenly orange. Why? What is the white balance on my camera doing? I'm gonna need to mess with the white balance. Like I'm fine here, and then I get really orange. What is the white balance doing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix the white balance on my camera. I don't know what my white balance is doing. It's drunk, whatever it's doing. Here, let me... Yo, camera. Why white balance so drunk? Yeah, I'll have to fix that off camera. I'm sorry that I'm ridiculously orange. I don't know why I'm ridiculously orange, but I am outrageously orange right now. Okay, so how much damage is this? 120 plus another 60 is lethal. So I just need to find an energy. That's what I need to do right now. Is I just need to find energy. There we go. There is a very good energy. Yeah, I am stupid orange. Like, I'm the same color of the wood. What is this? I'm not this orange. I don't know why I'm so orange. Oh, whatever. Murder Tauros. GG. 260 damage. I like prize. I like event tickets. I'm happy for event tickets. Yeah. So there we go. And now I collect our float stones. How many? I think that makes me... I have so many float stones. I don't need more float stones. Float stone's a useful card. Like, I'm not upset to see it in the versus ladder, because new players need them. But, like, I have 7 non-foil float stones, man. I have so many float stones of that one printing. Oh, whatever. Okay. Not... Let's... Can we make the camera not make me orange? That'd be cool. Okay. Just be here so I'm not orange. Okay, but with all that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. That was a little bit of the deck. That's a little bit of how the deck works, how the deck performs in a match. You guys like this deck? I'd recommend building it. It's not too bad to build, considering that quite a few of the cards in it have been in recent Versus Ladder rewards, especially considering the Zygarde is an active Versus Ladder reward from this current Versus Ladder. This is a deck that's pretty easy to build, I think, with the exception of the Landorus. If you don't have Landorus, if you didn't get them from the Versus Ladder a little while back, they can be pretty expensive. But overall, I think this is a pretty cheap deck to build if you did get the Landorus from the Versus Ladder, and can be pretty powerful and pretty consistent overall. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see, once again, the full deck tech on it, the full deck tech on this deck is going to be linked down in the description below, as well as in the end card just after this. But with all that being said, and let you guys go, hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time.
Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy this content and want to see more from me, please feel free to subscribe. If you guys want to leave a like, comment, anything like that, please do that all below. And, as always, this content is brought to you by your kind support over at Patreon. Thank you.